I took the plunge and decided to learn AI from barely anything, and I want to learn it in 12 weeks through to mastery. I'm giving myself 1 hour a day, and what I'm doing is I'm sharing everything because I don't want this to be tech bros and technicalities and horrible jargon. I want to break this down as simply as I possibly can for people like me and you to learn AI so we're not left behind when the world moves forward with this, as it definitely is. Look, I've done a video on this already, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you and show you exactly how I learn and what prompts I've put in place as well. So let's go. Come and learn AI with me. So here we go with ChatGPT. Starting tomorrow, I want to learn how best I can work with AI and stay ahead of the curve. It gave me all of this information, which was it was a mess. It was a mess. It was far too much for me to deal with. So what I did do is go, right, please allow 1 hour a day, 4 lessons that I can fit into my schedule, and then create a curriculum. And here we go. It's done this for me. Now, I also know how best I work. So what was important for me was to take this, plug it straight into a Google document, because I can work out of the Google Docs and copy and paste each day, and then treat this as a bit more of an ad hoc chat group based on the learning I've got. So here's the curriculum in full. I'm not going to go through all of the weeks here, but I am going to go through week 1 because this is what this video is all about. This is week 1. So what we're going to break down in this lesson is the AI mindset, setting up a home base, asking proper questions of AI, using ChatGPT as your thinking partner, daily workflow integration, and real world scenarios. Now what we do is we go across here into my other document where I've actually got it broken down. So lesson 1 was the AI mindset. You can see, look, 1 hour lessons, 20 minutes of learning, 20 minutes of building, 20 minutes of applying. I can't go through all of this now because a lot of this is relevant to me, but we can go through the learning as quickly as we can. So the key here, look, it's a mental model shift that separates people from use AI to the people that win with AI. AI is not a tool, it's a team member. I'm going to make that bigger. That's the most important thing. Look, I don't want to use ChatGPT for this one task. I want it to become my assistant, my content producer, my creator performance analysis. It replaces tasks, not people. The AI loop is to ask, receive, refine, iterate, and automate. Now, bear with me when I go through this. All right, ask. What question are you putting into ChatGPT? What prompt? Then receive the information that comes back to you from ChatGPT. Fine. Now, the point of this next bit is how you then get the best out of it. So refine. You refine the question. You say, right, that's a great answer, but actually this, and this, can I have more context around that? Fine. And then iterate. Come at it from a different angle. Well, if my side are saying this, what are the other side going to be thinking of me on this? Well, actually, I'm a boy from the south of England. What sort of southern English cultural aspects have we not considered here? Look, you're talking to me in very general terms. I'm in my 40s. What sort of things can we do? See that? That's iteration. And then once you've got it finely tuned through those 4 steps, you can set things up to automate. Then the questions that came at me from this first day was, what do you want AI to do for you in the next 12 weeks? And I don't know. I don't know what I want AI to do for me, because at that point I didn't know what AI could do. I didn't know how capable it was. I didn't know which part of my brain needed to engage to start thinking about what AI could do. Look, I don't know. I don't yet know the scope. So for the next 12 weeks, what I want to do is learn it so much so that I can answer these questions properly and implement the things I need to know. Question 2, what were the biggest bottlenecks in your business right now? Admin. I run a TikTok shop agency. The admin involved in that is massive. What are your personal pain points? For me, it's procrastination. Procrastination on the medial tasks, on the routines. Administration. Too many tasks is exactly right. Question 4, what role do you want AI to play in your daily life? Anything and everything. Planner, coach, editor, strategist, analyst. All of that and more. My personal assistant, my confidant, my cheat mode. What does AI success look like for you by week 12? I want to know everything there is to know. When a layperson asks me a question, I can answer it. I also want to know how to build automations using whatever service. Moving on to lesson 2, setting up your home base. This is about where you would house all of this information that's going to be coming and all of the things that you're going to be building as part of your education. What I'm already loving about this is that you're not just learning. You're actually implementing it into your systems, because you are better off learning by doing, aren't you? This is a system that turns AI from a tool into a scalable part of your brain. So number 1, the prompt library, where your best prompts live. Layer 2, your assistants. You'll build a team of AI identities. So for me, a content writer, a creator analyst, an AI strategist. Layer 3, your home base needs somewhere to live. I chose Apple Notes because I want to keep costs down. There's so many softwares for this sort of thing. A 20 quid here or there every month, it adds up quickly. Here's my iCloud. So look, I've got a folder here, AI Mastery. Click down in there, we've got the prompts and we've got the assistants. So here are the assistants, and I've built lots and lots of them. And I'm going to talk you through how I built those as well. Then we've got automations, my master prompts. So layer 1 was the prompts, layer 2 are the assistants. So what I did is I went, right, I want you now to build my creator analyst assistant. And then here it is. The beautiful thing, look, copy this straight into your Apple Notes under AI Mastery, Assistants, Creator, Analyst, Assistant, which is what I did. AI Mastery, Assistants, Creator, Analyst, Assistant. And there it is, that, and it was all given to me by ChatGPT. So instantly, it's not me building these assistants, it's the AI building them for me off the back of my recommendations that it gives me anyway. And it's going in, it's learning. So moving on to lesson 3, we had built the assistants, now it's time to work on the prompts. Every great prompt has 5 layers. The role, tell the AI who it should behave like. You are my content assistant. And it instantly changes the quality of the response it comes back to you. Context, give it the background. Who you are, who your audience is, what the goal is. The more context, the more you, the outcome becomes. Task, be explicit. What is it you're asking it to do? Then how would you like the response structured? And then the executive directives. Be concise, use my tone, avoid cliches, which is the standard stuff. So that is the prompt stack formula. And then we got to work. What prompts do you want me to build? Now, one of the things that I want to get into this for is the automations. I want to make workflows automated. I want to make sure that I can have someone fill out a spreadsheet and then things happen afterwards. So that's what I wanted to build first of all as a prompt. You are my automation builder assistant. And again, look, it gives me all of this, which straight away I copied into this, my master workflow builder prompt, and it's all in there. Now, all I would need to do is copy this, open up a new chat in ChatGPT. And then it will start asking me the questions that I knew it was going to ask me anyway, because I've said in here, before building any workflow, ask me 7 questions. And there they are, 7 questions. Easy, right? Then moving on to lesson 4, designing the first AI system. We had done the prompts, we had done the assistants, and now we were moving into a multi-step AI system that runs my life. Every system follows these 4 steps and becomes an automated workflow. Every system starts with a trigger. What starts it off? Does somebody send you an email? Does somebody sign up to a service of yours? Is it 8 o'clock on a Monday? So at 8 o'clock, let's call that one, at 8 o'clock every Monday, what's today's plan? And then my assistant will operate and tell me what my plan is based on the things that I give it, because you've programmed this system. It's something that you've put in place now. And then again, with everything, what we do off the back of this is we start building one. Again, and I asked it to do it for me, it did it for me, and here it is in my notes, systems, my daily planning engine. So every day when I say run my daily planning engine, it gives me all of these. Look, what do you want? What meetings are fixed for today? What are your 3 non-negotiables today? On a scale of 1 to 10, how energetic are you? Have you scheduled your 1 hour for AI learning and my fitness? And then a brain dump. And then it gives me my structure for the day. Moving on to lesson 5, this is how you become AI fluent. Now, what was nice about this one is that I already do these, you know, and there is a chance that you're doing these as well. Basically, there's 3 different ways that you talk to AI. You set it up with its initial prompt. You set it up with its initial thing because you know every chat, the AI agent needs to have its role, okay? But after that, once you've started going back and forth with it, there are 3 types of communication that you have. Number 1, the command. Tell me exactly what you want. So I need now a post on TikTok about how I'm learning on AI in day 6. For example, there's your command. State 2, the conversation. Help me think through how to position Affiliation's next campaign. Perfect. And then state 3, collaboration. Again, it comes back to that iteration. Right, who is it you're talking to? So you've built this out. Okay, I need now this written in a way that my affiliates can understand. Now could you write the same thing but in a way that's suitable for brands? You see what I mean? But the number 1 rule, do not mix states in one message. And when it says one message, not one thread, one conversation. So don't ask it for a conversation and at the same point give it a command. And then finally for week 1, we go to lesson number 6. AI as your workflow wingman. Turn repetitive tasks into automated flows. Now, what you want to do, now it's time for you to start building your workflows. You understand what an assistant is. You understand what a prompt is. You've got your house where things are living in your space for prompts and assistants and systems. Now it's a case of, right, what workflows can we build? And what's amazing is at the start of the week, I wouldn't have considered this. Now here we are on day 6, and I came up with 4 like that I knew I needed. Look, you'll learn how to identify tasks that are ripe for automation. You'll learn how to use your AI assistants to create simple automations and how to turn a manual workflow into an AI-driven flow. So what we needed to do was identify them. And again, it gives you the prompts, it helps you, it knows you by now, AI. And it says to you, look, you might need help with daily content training. You might need help with creator performance tracking. You need help with onboarding new affiliates. So don't feel like you've got to come up with the answers yourself. You can ask the system itself, what do you think is a good automation for you to implement? So I said, right, I now want a new member comes into my agency, to my community. When they come through LaunchPass is the platform that we use, I want them to receive an email with a video from me explaining them exactly what the process is to get them onboarded smoothly. Then I want that collated onto a spreadsheet, so we've got a master list of everybody that comes in with the date. No problems. And look, here we go. It's identified the trigger, it's defined the inputs, it's outlined the processing and defined the outputs. And then it implements it. Set it up, do this, do this, do this. So it's even told you, look, use something like Otter AI or Zoom transcripts is the one I'm likely to use. Here's another one, look, I want a meeting transcript to be made after every key meeting I have, and then a debrief document to be collated with action items, and it's done without me having to take a note. And it's set it all up here, look, set up your Zoom to automatically transcribe, connect it to your AI meeting assistant, create templates for the debrief and minutes documents, set up a distribution list, and integrate it with Motion AI. This is where we're going to start talking about subscriptions and things like that as well, which we're going to have to get to next week. And that's the end of week 1. I mean, it's a lot, isn't it? And I know we've gone through this, 15-minute video breaking it all down this way. But when you're doing it day by day, just 1 hour at a time, it gives you enough time to digest it, to start thinking about it. And when you do start thinking about it, you will start becoming a little bit obsessed about it because you realize the capabilities that AI can give. And this is just November 2025. I guarantee it, by November 2026, this is going to be exponentially increased, where the world is your oyster. And the only thing that's limiting you is your bleeding imagination. Right, that will do for week 1. Let me know what you think. Drop them in the comments. Let me know how you're getting on. Let me know if you are doing it or what other things you want me to implement so I can help you learn it as well. In the meantime, give me a follow if you could. Subscribe to me. Hit that notification button. Please give me a comment. Please give me a review or something like that. Let me know what I'm doing is actually working and helping. All right, cheers. I'll see you for the next one.